Good morning to all. Welcome back to political science class. Okay, so this is the first session of the day. I think only one session today, right? Yes. Okay, again tomorrow we have two more. And so far we completed, okay, 90% of the European Union, right? And the importance of European Union, what is the background of the formation of European Union, okay, and the role of European Union in the contemporary politics, I mean contemporary world politics. Okay, so we know that after the Second World War, it's America, United States of America, that helped the European Union to reconstruct after the war. Clear? So, in the Second World War, almost all the European countries, they destructed, their economies are destructed. Okay, clear or not? So, America came forward with a peculiar plan termed as the Marshall Plan to improve the economy or to reconstruct the economy of European countries. Okay, finally, almost all the European countries, they started cooperating in different fields. Okay, finally in 1992 we studied that European Union forged. Clear? Okay, so related with that, the last point that you people wrote in your notes, it's related with the Marshall Plan, I think, right? Is that correct, Aishwarya?
Yes, sir.
I think to revive the European economy, the US introduced the Marshall Plan to establish Organization for European Economic Cooperation (OEEC) in 1948. Through this, Western European states began to cooperate on trade and economic issues. The last point. Write one more point today. Okay, European Union established. Ready with your materials, everyone? European Union established on 1st November 1992. Okay, 1992 was a group of European capitalist countries just give me a moment. Okay, so listen carefully. Hello, the point is here. So European Union established on the 1st November 1993. Okay, 1993 was a group of European capitalist countries with a common foreign and security policy. Clear? So a common security policy is there for those countries and a common foreign policy. Okay. Cooperation on justice and home affairs. Cooperation on justice and home affairs and creation of a single currency and also has its own flag comma, anthem and founding date. That's what 1st November 1993. Okay, they formulated the idea to create this European Union. We know that from basically 1992, and the founding date is the 1st November 1993. Okay, write down. One more point. The European Union has economic, political, diplomatic and military influences and military influences as the EU is the world's biggest economy, which gives it influence. EU is the biggest economy which gives its influence over its closest neighbors and in Asia and Africa. Full stop. And it functions as an important bloc. In international world economic organization, important block in international World Economic Organization, at the World Trade Organization. Okay, so European Union have its influence on World Trade Organization. Okay, so come back to the textbook. Almost we are here at the last paragraph. Okay. So the timeline is important. There are different years mentioned here. Okay. Clear. So we discussed the first paragraph in the last class from page number 54. Here the second paragraph. Militarily, the EU combined armed forces. Okay. All member countries' armed forces together are the second largest in the world. Right? Its total spending on the defense is second after the United States of America. Okay. So European Union spending more money to improve its weapons. Okay, and spending more money for new inventions. Okay, clear or not? New types of bombs, defense systems. Okay, clear or not? So its spending is just after United States of America. America is the country, that country is spending lots of money to invent or for invention, experiments, or even creating new type of weapons. Okay, not only arms, defense systems. Okay, so what is a defense system? So related with the Israel-Palestine issue, we studied about, or we learned number of newses. We heard number of newses. Okay, what is that? A famous defense system that used by Israel.
Iron Dome.
Very good. Iron Dome. Amal Raj. Very good answer. Iron Dome. Okay. It's a defense system. So America also has a peculiar defense system for their country. Russia have their own defense system for their country to protecting their territory from the missile attack. Okay. Clear or not? Okay. Try to find the names of such systems. Okay. So Israel, it is Iron Dome. And what is for America, and what is using by Russia, what is using by, or what is the defense mechanism used by European Union's military. Okay, try to find it out. Okay, so general knowledge. Its total spending on defense is second after United States. Two European Union member states, Britain and France, also have nuclear arsenals. Clear or not? So Britain and France are the two countries, They are the permanent members in the Security Council, and at the same time, these countries are nuclear countries. Clear or not? Nuclear weapons are there with these countries. I mean, nuclear arsenals. Okay, in their storehouses, nuclear weapons are there. Approximately 550 nuclear warheads, it seems. Okay, either correct? Huh? Approximately. So, no government will or no military will reveal the number of or exact number of weapons what they created and stored in their arsenals. Clear? So, it's just a number approximately. So, if any government asking to the Indian government that to give the number of or exact number of nuclear weapons what we have with us or what we have, no information, so we will not give any information related with that to other countries, right, or any international organizations. Okay, I already told you people, some newses are there or it is available for the public, but a number of such kind of newses related with defense, it is hidden, right, we don't know. Okay, so France and Britain, okay, so nearly 550 warheads, it seems. Okay, warhead in the sense, we are able to use that against another country. Okay, attach with any missile and easily to send it to other countries. Okay, attack other countries. It is also the world's second most important source of space and communication technology. Space and communication technology. Okay, world's second most important source of space and communication technology. So European Union. Okay, they are engaging in different space missions. Already engaged. Okay, at the same time, communication technology. Okay, number of the gadgets that what we are using today is invented by the Europeans, right? Okay, the people from Europe. Number of gadgets are there. As a super national organization, the European Union is able to intervene in economic, political, and social areas. Okay, so it's a supranational organization. It's a combination of number of countries and it's very powerful. Okay. Two member countries in the European Union are the member of the, permanent Security Council members of the United Nations of, okay, United Nations, not the United Nations of America, United Nations. Okay, clear or not? UN. Okay, but in many areas, its member states have their own foreign relations and defense policies that are often at odds with each other. But in some cases, the member countries in the European Union are keeping some special relations with some other countries. Clear or not? Okay, it is against the rule and regulation of the European Union, but it's a reality. It's a reality. Thus, Britain's Prime Minister Tony Blair was America's partner in the Iraq invasion. Okay, clear or not? So, when America invaded Iraq or attacked Iraq, okay, so why America attacked Iraq? I already told you that America has a hidden agenda to attack these Middle East countries. What is that? Petroleum products. Okay, so they will create these conspiracy theories. Conspiracy. Okay, clear or not? So it's not real. Those things are not real there, right? Okay, so basically they wanted to attack the Middle East countries. Okay, for what you can say, oil reserves, crude oil. That's what the purpose. Clear or not? Or that is the reason. Okay. So America, I already told you that the hegemony of America. So America is even called as the world police. Clear? Understand? So at the time of Iraq invasion, the America invaded Iraq. At that time, Tony Blair, the Prime Minister of Britain, helped or assisted America to invade Iraq. Clear or not? So, there is a homework for you people. Write the name Saddam Hussein, the then president of Iraq, at the time of America's invasion. Okay. So the conspiracy theory is nothing but, what is that? Saddam Hussein is already made nuclear weapons and kept in his arsenal, and Saddam Hussein is against America. Okay. And America, main conspiracy is nothing but Saddam Hussein created and stored these nuclear weapons with him, and anytime he will use that against America, right? So basically the Iran issue also, you observed that yesterday. How many of you find that? No, it's not clear, right? That also related with this nuclear weapons only. Okay, so we already studied in the last chapter. What is that? nuclear non-proliferation treaty. Nuclear non-proliferation treaty, right? So, the permanent members in the Security Council, we know that all those countries are nuclear countries, right? They have nuclear weapons with them. And they made an agreement. What is that? Or they forced to other countries in the world not to create or use these nuclear weapons for any purpose, it seems. So we disagreed. Our country disagreed with that. Clear or not? Is that clear or not? Okay, that's it. So from European Union, there are two countries, Britain and France. They are the permanent members of the United Nations Security Council, right? Right. Okay. So veto power is there with them, right or not? Okay. Clear? Okay. So what we discussed here, at the time of America's invasion, okay, on Iraq, who supported? Britain supported. So European Union have their own rules and regulation. Then also some countries are keeping some special foreign relations, okay, or alliances, clear or not, outside the European Union. Example, okay, you can see here, this Britain's Prime Minister Tony Blair, underline his name, Tony Blair was America's partner in the Iraq invasion, and many of European Union's newer members made up the US-led coalition of the willing, whereas Germany and France opposed the American policy. Okay, so America wanted to increase their strength, so they are inviting, okay, alliances, okay, or basically they wanted to create friendship with the member countries in the European Union. Okay, so what are the countries that rejected this proposal? You can see, what are the countries? Germany and France. Germany and France are the countries who opposed this American policy of invading Iraq. There is also a deep-seated Euro skepticism. Okay, they are doubtful. Okay, clear or not? Okay, so they are doubtful related with the existence of the European Union. Euro skepticism in some parts of, so skepticism means doubtful, right? Skepticism, underline the word and write down, of Europe about the US integrationist agenda. So they already created rules and regulations for the coalition, right or not? Or each and every member of the European Union, they accepted this policy. Okay, as per that they cooperating. But here Britain is against that. Now Britain is cooperated with the United States to attack Iraq. Okay, so some countries they felt it is bad, some doubt. Okay, if the things are like this, okay, it is questionable. Okay, the existence of a European Union is questionable there. Thus, for example, Britain's former Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, underline that name, Margaret Thatcher. So Margaret Thatcher is termed as the Iron Lady of British history, right? Iron Lady. So sometimes we will say that Indira Gandhi, okay, is almost like a Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady of India. Iron Lady of India. Hope these ideas are clear for you. Is that clear or not? Clear or not? Ashish Benny, is that clear or not? Okay, so sometimes are new for you people. These things are new for you people because it is international politics. International politics, not that much familiar, right? Yes or no? So discuss with the Indian politics, some ideas will be there, right? Okay, we know at least who is Jawaharlal Nehru, who is Indira Gandhi, but related with this international politics, things are a little bit, what you can say, difficult, right? So please read the paragraph again and again and understand the things there, right? So what happened here, there is an agenda, there is a program and policy for the European Union. Okay, common foreign policy is there, common security policy is there. Then also Britain helped America at the time of the Iraq invasion. So it is against the agenda or against the policy of the European Union. Clear or not? Okay. So other countries they start thinking that this is not good. Okay, and they question the integrity of the European Union. Okay, clear? Is that clear or not? Okay, fine. So back to the textbook here, you can see. Okay, so Margaret Thatcher kept the UK out of the European market. So almost all the markets, okay, basically European Union is considering as a single market. Okay, all countries are cooperating, right? Okay, or they are engaged in trade relations with the same member countries in the European Union, right? Right? And what Margaret Thatcher did here, what she did here, she kept the UK out of the European market. There start the story of Brexit, right? You wrote a paragraph related with the Brexit, right? Can anyone tell me what is Brexit? Ashurya, an idea?
It's a policy adopted by the UK to stay
Ah.
away from the European Union.
Definitely. They want to move away, right? They are not ready to cooperate with the European Union. Okay, so they want to exit from what? The European Union. That is basically termed as Brexit. Nearly 51.9% of people in Britain, they supported the act of the government to exit from the European Union. Clear? That's termed as the Brexit. Okay, that is termed as Brexit. Okay, so note down what is Brexit. So there is no such information is available in your textbook, but it's a general knowledge one. Okay, Brexit. Okay, so write it. So underline that the Prime Minister who kept the UK out of the European market, that is Margaret Thatcher. Okay, Denmark and Sweden have resisted the Maastricht Treaty. Okay, Maastricht Treaty. What is that? An idea? So one of the foundation treaty. As per that, almost all the European countries are following a single currency. What is the currency? What is the name of the currency?
Euro.
Okay, what is doubt in that? Okay, Euro. Okay, don't want to think and waste your time on that. Okay, so everyone know that. Okay, it is Euro. Okay. The common European currency, this limits the ability of European Union to act in matters of foreign relations and defense. Clear? So what are the things basically we discussed here? It is the second largest army, right? European Union's army. It's a combined forces. What do you mean combined forces, Grishma? Combined forces. Okay, it's not clear, the sound is not clear. Okay, so here you can see. Okay, the older members and the new members of the European Union. Number of countries are there in that. Clear? Okay, and the combined forces means nothing but almost all these countries forces are united. Clear or not? Clear? Understand? So that is basically termed the combined forces of European Union. Clear? And they are spending a major share of their GDP to purchase weapons, right? Or even invent new techniques, new technologies. Clear? In the field of arms and armaments. Even we know, we studied that, we discussed that the Rafale issue, right? What is that? What is the Rafale issue, Amal Raj?
Sir, about the buying the India spend more money on buying.
So comparatively we paid a huge amount than the other countries who paid to purchase the Rafale jets from France. Right? So there are number of news still splashing out related with this Rafale from France. Okay, clear? So just understand these ideas. Okay, so one more time we are going back to the European Union's foundation here. Okay, and how it emerged as a power there and able to question the domination of or question the hegemony of United States of America. So first of all, its GDP. Second biggest economy with a GDP of more than $17 trillion. Clear? $17 trillion. Point. Okay, next to that of the United States of America. Clear? Okay. Next one we studied that its currency, the European Union's currency, Euro, the currency is able to or pose a threat to dominance of the United States dollar. Today we know that the most valuable currency in the world, it is US dollar, right? Okay, and today euro is able to create a threat to the US dollar, right? Okay, so it is almost closer to the American economy's development. Okay, the European Union's economical development is almost closer to the development of America. Okay, economical development. Okay, so tell me, what is the economical policy of European Union? What method they are following? What system they are following? Is that socialism or capitalism? No idea. Europe. Elvina, is there capitalism or socialism? European Union, Europe, Western countries. Is there capitalism or socialism?
In the European Union, mainly of the Western European states, and it is mainly created for the to challenge the policies of the United States.
My question is simple, Elvina. What economical policy, basically, what ideology they are following? Is that a capitalist economy, socialist economy, or a mixed economy? European economy or European Union's economy? Tell me.
Mixed economy.
Mixed, purely mixed. So mixed is, anyway, it is not purely mixed, right or not? It's a combination of both the socialism and capitalism, right? So basically, what is that? Grishma, an idea? Now it is not mixed. Number of times I told you people that the Western European countries basically following what type of, what is that? Yeah, capitalism, correct. Okay, sound is not clear, Grishma. Okay, sound is not clear. Okay, anyway, fine. It's a capitalism, right? Okay, so today the European Union's economy is able to create a threat to American economy. Okay, so next one. So the economic power gives its influence over its closest neighbors and as well as the Asia and Africa. Okay, so European Union constantly in a relation with the neighboring countries and basically the countries in Asia and Africa. Trade relations are there. Okay, so its economy is developing, improving. Clear? And a greater say in the World Trade Organization. Already we know that two countries are the permanent members in the Security Council, that is England and France. Okay, clear or not? England and France. So they are able to take some particular decision in the World Trade Organization or able to influence the decision of the World Trade Organization. Okay, that ideas are clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The next one we studied about it's military. It's a combined armed forces are the second largest in the world. Underline that. Combined armed forces are the second largest in the world. Its total spending on defense is the second after United States of America. So it's our all important point related with the question, or a short note on European Union. Okay. Two European Union member states, Britain and France, also have nuclear arsenal of approximately 550 nuclear warheads as per your textbook. Okay, so I already told you that this kind of data are not that much accurate. Okay, we don't know exact number, but you can write it is 550. It is also the world's second most important source of space and communication technology. Okay, clear? So after, you know that the United States of America. Okay, clear? What is the name of the space agency of United States of America? Space agency. What is that? No answers. Name the space agency of United States of America.
NASA.
NASA. Okay. What is the full form of NASA? Full form of NASA. N means national or international?
National.
A means
American.
No. Okay. So National Aeronautic and Space Administration. Okay, so find it out. Okay, it's clear. So it is all simple things there. Today I asked a question: what is that? What is the economical ideology that following by Western European countries? What is the doubt in that? Europe and America is following capitalism, right? Clear or not? Okay. We are the people, Indians, they are following what? Mixed economy. Okay. And Eastern European countries, including Russia, they are following a socialism. Okay. Clear or not? But today we cannot say that it's a pure capitalism or pure socialism or something like that. It's almost a mix. Okay. Mix of different. 1 minute. Okay, fine. So that's it. Okay, clear or not? Is that ideas are clear or not? So we are moving forward. Okay, so now we are moving to the next topic. So all these things are clear. I think that finally we completed with what is that? There is a trouble in the European Union. What is that? The member countries are disagreed on some particular issues. First of all, Britain, they supported America in the Iraq issue. Okay, clear or not? Okay, so Germany and France is against that. Okay, against that. Clear? That created a condition in European Union. One country or one or two countries are started doubting in the existence of this European Union or integrity of this European Union there. So it is real, right? Okay, so they have a common policy, but Britain broke that. Clear or not? Okay, Britain's foreign policy, it is helpful for America, it seems there. All right. Clear or not? So the Americans actually, okay, you people know that in the world history we studied that the people in America, the people in Australia, basically they are from which country? Which country? So Australia is a continent, it's a deadly continent, right? Understand? Numbers of venomous snakes, spiders are there in Australia, right? So Britain used Australia as a prison, okay, to send the criminals for exile from Britain. Clear? So commonly we people will say it's a people in Australia, their origin basically they are criminals, it seems there. Okay, because from Britain, okay, they sent these criminals to Australia, exiled them, right? Okay, for what's a punishment, but they survived there. Today the people in Australia, basically their origin is in where? Or connected with Britain. Clear? And the British people, the people they moved to where? America. Okay, who discovered America? I will ask to, if I ask this question to a 4th class student, they will say, who discovered America?
Columbus.
Christopher Columbus, and named after Amerigo Vespucci. Okay, clear or not? Amerigo Vespucci, other sailor. Actually, he's the one who discovered that region, right? But he don't know what region is that. Okay, but when Christopher Columbus reached in that region, what you can say, number of people came to know that he invented a new area, that is India, it seems, but actually it is not India, right or not? Okay, clear? That he reached in an island, or basically an island group near to America. Today we know that it is West Indies, right? West Indies, those countries termed as, it's not a country actually, it's a group of islands, West Indies, right? Clear or not? We are the original India, East India, right or not? Clear or not? So later, in history we are able to read that it is who is that? Christopher Columbus, the person who invented what? Sorry, not invention actually, it's a discovery, right? Okay, not created something new. Okay, he discovered America and named that continent after Amerigo Vespucci, the first person actually discovered. Clear? Amerigo Vespucci. Understanding or not? Okay, and these British people, okay, later they reached there and they started attacking these native Indians. Native Indians means not we people, okay, Red Indians. Native people of America is basically termed as Red Indians, right? Okay, Red Indians they are. Okay, so killed them and controlled that territory. Clear or not? Okay. Okay, so small stories. It's a part of history, right or not? So Dean sir sent a message that to go out of the textbook, right? I am ready to do that. Every day, you know that I am discussing number of things with you people, right? Yes or no? But the next class, if I ask so, okay, so you will ask what is the relation between Rama and Sita, right? Are they husband and wife really? Is that really? Did they divorced or not? Like that questions you asked to me, right? Okay, so anyway, I am interested to do that. So I am giving some homeworks for you people regularly, right? Yesterday I told you to find out the things that relate with the Iran issue. Okay, the issue being the Iran and American conflict. Only Aishwarya, and Aishwarya sent a message, it's impossible to understand. Okay, Aishwarya, no problem. Okay, you at least you tried for that. I am ready to tell about that. We will discuss that. Okay, no problem. Clear? Okay, so that's it. Understanding or not? So European Union completed. What you understood by this European Union? It's a combination of different countries, right? So after the Second World War, okay, number of European countries were merged together to create what? The European Union. Okay, clear? The single army, a single foreign policy, single security policy, right? Clear? Common currencies there for the countries there. Okay, like that various things are there. It's an important question for the examination. European Union. European Union. Clear? Okay, so today's homework, Saddam Hussein, I already told you to find out about Saddam Hussein, right? And his activity or it's the reason for the conflict against America. Okay, now Margaret Thatcher, I told that sometimes we will call Indira Gandhi as the Iron Lady of India, like in Britain, she was the Iron Lady of Britain, Margaret Thatcher. Okay, so short biography of these people is available in Wikipedia, right? So whatever it is, if I ask something, so first of you will type Wikipedia, right? That only no. Or any other sites are there? Okay, many sites are there, no problem. Okay, so Wikipedia, some authenticity will be there. There also we are able to edit. Clear or not? Okay, so if you are collecting information from internet sources, you should not believe that it is 100% accurate and correct. Okay, reading also necessary. Reading also necessary. Or cross check with other sites also necessary. Right? Understand? Okay, so simply should not swallow that without water. Clear? Understand? Okay, so just understand these things there. And we are going to the next one, next topic for we people, that is ASEAN. What is the full form of ASEAN? Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Okay. So, European Union is economically well developed. Okay, clear or not? So, tell me, okay, can you give any suggestions related with the economical development of Asian countries? Why Asian countries? Okay, we are not thinking about China, other countries. Most of the countries are not that much developed, Okay, but some countries are there, they are in that way, okay, on the way towards development. Clear? Okay, so let it. So I will discuss 1 or 2 paragraph here, so no time for us, almost 17. Okay, take a look at the political map of the world. Which countries would you say fall in the southeastern region of Asia? Southeastern, okay. Directions are important for us. Southeastern. Okay, so it is a association for Southeast Asian nations. Southeast Asian nations. Clear? Okay. West Asia means what is that? West Asia. West Asian countries. Arabian countries are termed as West Asian countries, right? Then what about these Southeast Asian nations? It is not the southern countries of Asia, but Southeast Asian nations. Okay. So we want to check it. Before and during the Second World War, this region of Asia suffered the economic and political consequences of repeated colonialisms. Okay, clear? So Asian countries basically face this problem. What is that? These countries, in hundreds of years, it was under the control of colonial powers. Okay, like Britain, France, Dutch, Portugal, okay, even Spain. Such countries control these colonies or Asian countries, okay, for number of, hundreds of years, okay, both European and Japanese. So these countries are colonized by Europe and Japan. Okay, Japan is the only Asian country, right? Okay, that colonized other countries, Japan. Clear or not? Okay, other Asian countries are not that much, or we can say it is nil. Okay, no other Asian countries colonized any other country there. Aggressions are, conflicts are there, attacks or wars are there, but not colonized. But Japan did it. Okay, so at the end of the war, it confronted problems of nation building. So how the European Union faced the problem after the Second World War, the same problem faced by the countries in the south, countries also. Clear or not? Okay, the same problem. But the intensity of the problem is somewhat high here. Because, what is that? There is no resources with them. Clear or not? Almost all the resources are plundered by the colonies. Colonial countries, not the colonies but the colonial countries. Resources are limited. Okay, clear, literally it is nil, we can say like that also. Understand? Okay, so we will discuss that in the next session. So before that, I give some homeworks for you people, find out all those informations there. So political science, it is not that easy. Our syllabus is so vast. If you're connecting with our syllabus, thousands of informations are available. Not thousands, millions of informations are available, right or not? Clear or not? Okay, so two things are there today. One Saddam Hussein and one is Margaret Thatcher. Clear? Okay, so thank you guys. We will meet in the next session.